It's gonna be okay, okay, okay. It's gonna be okay, okay, okay. It's gonna be okay, okay, okay. It's gonna be okay, okay, okay.
No tea, no shade, no shine hair pomade to all the fashion YouTubers and style YouTubers. But I don't think that's necessarily for me. And I think I was trying to force myself into that bubble of making trendy things and making vibey, viral things. Yeah, it got kind of too much and unsatisfying. So I'm just gonna make what I think is right, and hopefully that resonates with you, whoever you are. This year, in 2020, I'm gonna be turning 20, and that's not a teen anymore. This past half a year, I've done a lot of living by myself and taking care of myself in a lot of ways, in the most ways. Doing the dishes, cleaning the house, doing the laundry, my own laundry, cooking for myself, grocery shopping for myself as well. And just all these things add up and feel like a lot of work, which I didn't realize it would be before I actually stepped into it. So thank God for parents. Being alone and having to do all of these mundane tasks, you often think about if you're growing up or not, and you often feel like this is what being an adult feels like. Yeah, and it's an awkward time in your life because you want to be a kid still, but you also feel this obligation to grow up and be responsible. I think part of growing up is doing more and being more responsible for things, for yourself, for other people. And when you get more responsibilities, it lends to more opportunities to screw it up and to mess up. And I think part of growing up is living through those mess ups, but doing it in style and doing it with intention, so that you come out of it being better than you were. And that's kind of what growing up has felt like. Yeah, I think I've been doing too much thinking about it to the extent where it's kind of just jumbled up in my brain now, and I have no other, and I can't really distill it into anything. So I think I'm going to try asking my friends what they think it means to grow up and how they're dealing with growing up. So, what we're going to do is we're going to grab a cutting board. It's very important. I got 4 chicken breasts from the grocery store today. We're just going to get that open. Really simple. Salt. You just take some salt and you just hit it. Hit it. After salt, we have poultry seasoning. Here's what it looks like. Ooh. Yeah. That's gonna just go over the chicken. Doesn't really want to come out. Get all that chicken yumminess. Good. Okay, we got the skin side. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Oil's in the pan. It's on medium-high heat. I'm gonna grab 1 clove of garlic. Let's peel that. This is how I peel my garlic. You take the skin off of the garlic, and then it's peeled. Then the garlic goes onto the cutting board, and go, oh! Cool, now we have a smashed piece of garlic. That goes into the oil. it fry. We let the oil taste it. Cool. Let's change the camera angle for fun. Okay. I'm just gonna get all that garlic juice in there. Nice, and when you're done with squeezing the garlic, I'm just gonna take it away and leave it here because I might use that later. I don't know, it looks pretty delicious. With the chicken, I'm just gonna go in with my hand. It's gonna sizzle a lot. Tin foil. It's great. Okay. Okay, I transferred the chicken from the pan into this other pan, but we're not gonna waste this oil here at all. What's gonna happen with it is, you know that piece of garlic from before? We'll just toss them back in, along with a whole can of black beans. This cost me $1. Watch out for the splatter, water and oil. I have a little bit of lemon juice. I don't have real lemons because they always go bad. Maybe that was too much. I don't know. I can use my hand right now because the pan's not hot. And I'll just go into the oven. Cool, I did it. So it's been about like 20 minutes of stirring, and this is kind of what my beans look like right now. They got paler and a lot thicker, so they kind of look like deer poop, if you've seen what that looks like. And yeah, probably delicious. Okay, I'm taking the chicken out now. It's been a while. And oh man, look at that. Have you seen crispier chicken? Hold on, let me zoom in on that for you. Crispy and delicious this looks. Tell me it doesn't look crispy and delicious. Let me just scrape. Look. You hear that? That's crispiness right there. So yeah, here's what dinner looks like. A healthy plate of rice with some black beans and a chicken. Cheers.
I can't wait to see where I am at 43.
Why 43? That's just a round number.
I don't know. Just like early 40s where it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm really old, but it's like I'm still young enough to do stuff. But I'm like,
It's when the crises happen.
I lived like a decent amount of time.
That's true.
Right in the middle.
What are some metrics for you that you define growing up as, like growth metrics? What are growth metrics you look at in your own life? Like a metric I've been looking at is definitely like how much money I'm making, or like if I'm getting more followers on Instagram or subscribers on YouTube.
So growth in terms of fame?
Growth in like what are other things you look at for growth? Like yeah, like the amount of friends we have, or the amount of like relationships we have, or like the time we've spent doing something.
I feel like that doesn't mark growth though.
Doesn't it?
Because, for example, the amount of friends we have. What if you grow and you realize the friends that you have aren't really. So then technically you lose the amount of friends that you have. What if growth for you looks like you really only have 3 close friends that you talk to? And
That's good.
even in like when you're pursuing a discipline or a craft, what if growing is like, I've been doing it all wrong. I have to relearn my whole discipline, to relearn my whole craft. And even though it looks like going back to zero, you're still growing from that. I feel like a good way to measure growth is by people that care about you and that you are accountable with. When someone actually like really cares about you and has your best interests in mind, they can see your growth from like a third person perspective better than you can.
So what's the moral of the story? What's the point of the video? I think it just means okay to be afraid of the future. I think it's okay to not be sure of where all of this is going, but to keep showing up, to be patient, and to just... And through the hard work, through the patience and just showing up, that it created something that I wanted, that I created something that I think is purposeful and good. And I'm so glad that you took the time to sit down and see this through with me. So I hope this was an interesting video. I hope I didn't bore you guys. I hope at least maybe one of you guys got something out of it or just enjoyed it. I'm back next week with a new video. Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.